Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be our spiritual guidance and advice. I don't know if I'm going to pull these weekly or just like a couple times a month. If you guys really love these messages, let me know. I'll pull them more often for you. So let's see what's going on in July for our spiritual self. What does our higher self need us to know? What's happening in the month of July for us? What's going on in July? There we go. Ooh, got a couple of them. All right, we have Moon in Aquarius, free spirit. Your inner wild child awakens. Feel like you're about to like step out of a comfort zone, out of a box, and kind of break the mold, be yourself, be unique, and really stand out. And Spirit's telling me take center stage. Okay, so some of you could actually be showcased like in a very public way. Maybe you do something on social media, maybe you post videos once in a while, things like that. I feel like some of you could be a performer in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you do, I don't know, ballet, something. But you're going to showcase something that is, they're telling me, deeply personal to you. And it's something that I feel like will be really greatly rewarded. Interesting. You might also need to collaborate with others. So I do think that there's some new beginnings coming where you get to just be you, right? You don't have to worry about the judgments of other people, but you're going to boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. And you do have a new beginning coming. You could also be dealing with an Aries. 2 cards are Aries energy, Aries and Aquarius we have out here. But Spirit needs you to take a leap of faith for this new beginning. Dolphins could also be significant to you. One more, Spirit. What else are they dealing with spiritually for the month of July? What's going on? Thank you. Communication. I feel like there could also be something to do with maybe a job that has to do with like negotiation or communication, broadcasting, social media, things like that. But I feel like it's like public communications. So interesting energy coming through. So you're going to negotiate your relationships and you're going to hone your negotiationship skills. So I feel like you're going to be working on that. I also feel like travel is going to be something that happens because of this. Could be due to a job. Could be that you're needed elsewhere. And so Spirit's going to move you. All right. What do we need to know from the animals? What's happening from the animals? Thank you. Ooh, a bat and a raven. Yeah, you're traveling. These are winged messengers, right? So winged creatures are messengers from the spiritual realm. You could definitely be seeing bats or ravens or both. Let's see. The bat says, you have the power to transcend failure and to move into limitless future. You might be actually moving. I feel like for some of you, they're playing a song, but I don't know the name of it. Something about hopping on a jet plane. That's all I'm picking up. Hopping on a jet plane. I don't know if anybody knows what that song is or where that's from. Let me know in the comments. The Raven, listen to your intuition to receive a message from the world of spirit. So I do feel like you're starting to maybe wake up and realize that all things are interconnected, especially spiritually speaking. You're overcoming the obstacles, right? You're going to communicate and negotiate what it is that you need. I feel like you really need to check in with spirit energy and tell them what you need or what you want and allow them to help you. More winged creatures, the hummingbird, you could also be seeing those. Let's see, turn away from infidelity so that love may blossom. So if there's any sort of third parties, I feel like you need to eliminate that. Maybe you need to cut something off so you can be with the person you want to be with. And the chameleon, conceal ambition with patience until it's time to make your move. So don't tell anybody what you're up to. I feel like especially if you're negotiating jobs or contracts, things like that, you might have to sign like a NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, because I feel like this is going to be a big move for you. Forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader that you wish you had. Again, I feel like you're about to be center stage. I feel like you are going to be kind of the focal point for something in a very public way. Maybe you're all of a sudden offered a brand deal, or you're like the face of something. That's a weird one to come through with this, but that's what I'm picking up. So I give you everything that I'm channeling when I pull a reading. But I feel like there are like little breadcrumbs or little clues that Spirit is leaving or dropping along the way to show you, look, doors are opening for you. You're going to align with a certain path when the time is right. So be open to that opportunity. The Seas of Mantica, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I feel like you're about to get a big wake-up call from Spirit too, because I feel like Spirit's nudging you in a direction to collaborate with certain people that are in a position of power to help assist you. That's a strange way of this message coming through, but I feel like things are aligning. Spirit is ushering in this new phase for you. And Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Know that Spirit's always protecting you. There are birds on here as well. Birds are definitely significant for this reading. One more. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries. We've got to break the cycles of codependency. Some of them are like really difficult to break away from. But Spirit needs you to know that they have a plan for you to, they're telling me de-escalate something. And that they're going to shift things and put you on a different path, different trajectory to get to this next phase, new goals, new ambitions, new work, new people. Like, it's going to be new all the way across the board. So you're going to have to negotiate exactly what it is that you need or exactly what it is that you want. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know what's happening in the spiritual for my collective? Yeah, somebody's watching you heavily. I feel like there's a lot of spying eyes. You know, the winged creatures especially, right? Spirit's always watching. They always know what's happening down here in the physical realm. But I feel like you've had a falling out somewhere in your life, and so maybe you're a little hesitant to get involved anywhere else. I do feel like you have somebody that's actually very generous, very truthful, somebody who's nurturing. I feel like this person's going to help you. I do feel like this could be somebody that's in spirit too. It could be like an ancestor that's kind of helping you with these changes. The Magician tells us that you've manifested these changes coming in. And if you've been doing the inner work, the shadow work, I feel like it really does pay off. What else do we need to see, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, you're cutting some things off that aren't serving your highest good. Financial worries are going to be a thing of the past. I feel like abundance is going to be the name of the game for July, and it's going to come in quickly. So you're going to have to be brave and take action, right? This is balanced. This is not something that's going to turn your world upside down for a negative. There is communication. You've got to express what you need or what you want. But I do feel like you hear about new opportunities coming in. We have the Fool. Okay, one of your first cards was needing to take a leap of faith. Aries energy with both. The High Priestess. Trust your instincts and intuition. It's never going to guide you in a wrong direction. And you do have abundance coming in. Ace of Coins is something new that's coming in, but it's a gift from the universe. So it's something that's fruitful. Queen of Cups. Nurture what you want to grow. The Empress, pregnancy announcements, Divine Feminine. I do feel like there's a lot of creativity, and I feel like that's what leads to abundance. Pay raise, promotion, being able to be generous to other people, new love coming in, new job coming in, no more juggling coming in. You're making decisions. This opens up an entirely new world of opportunities for you. You're overcoming all the obstacles. Don't overthink it. Don't worry so much about where the money is coming from, because this is some divine intervention and karmic justice. Shift your perspective, cut off the riffraff. Slow and steady wins the race in order to get there. What is the conclusion, Spirit? What do they need to know? What's the conclusion? Thank you. Start planning or setting those goals and how you're going to achieve them. Start setting those boundaries and do not back down. Anybody who's not for you, it's going to be illuminated so you can make decisions on what to let go of. Drop the heavy load, drop the baggage, drop the toxicity, drop the temptations, all of the things that are holding you back, the things that keep you up at night, the people that are super cold and not there for you, the people that have caused collateral damage. And in return, Spirit is rewarding you with new job opportunities, more money, and love, abundance, all of the positive things, and it comes in quickly, but it all hinges on a decision. Get creative. I feel like your creativity is where this blessing lies. So whether you're an artist, whether you're a musician, whether, you know, you do tarot like I do, whatever this happens to be, whatever your creative passion or outlet is, that is what you need to follow in the month of July. And that's what opens up the doors of opportunity for love, blessings, and abundance. Have a great week.